Our goal from the beginning was to create a design that felt rooted in the surrounding context, something that meshed well with existing neighborhoods, gardens, and community centers. The topography of the site really guided our thinking. The natural dips and elevation changes inspired a terraced development, allowing us to maximize views, privacy, and drainage patterns. The informal trails running through the site hinted at a natural pedestrian movement, so we built on those paths to encourage internal walkability and external community connections. The adjacent uses, including the Anteater Community Garden and neighborhood of faculty housing, reinforced a quiet, community-focused vision, while the lack of nearby commercial space inspired us to introduce a small mixed-use hub. We proposed a diverse mix of housing types to meet a range of needs, including detached single-family homes that were placed on elevated paths toward the edges of the site to offer more privacy, space, and scenic views, as well as attached single-family homes, which we placed closer to the community garden to provide a more affordable option and increasing day-to-day engagement with shared amenities. We also include a mixed-use zone. We placed this mixed-use area near Anteater Drive, the entrance to Anteater Drive, to be accessible by both car and foot. This area includes ground floor retail and upper-level multifamily housing to create a vibrant edge and central gathering space. Our site also features a park and community garden, which are sited in the natural low points of the terrain to align with vegetation and runoff. And the park and community garden also include open green space, an expanded garden area, and a pond with walking trails designed for both beauty and stormwater management. Our trail system that loops throughout the site for pedestrian continuity originally had exits at Culver and Anteater, but we ended up removing the Culver exit due to the lack of sidewalk and safety concerns. And with that, our site prioritizes access and connectivity. We include one main vehicular entry point at Anteater Drive, and circulation was carefully planned to keep the site walkable and prevent isolation between the different zones.
The feedback we received from our peers was mostly positive. People felt the site was well organized and appreciated the clear transition from residential areas to mixed-use space and then to the open space. The variety of housing types stood out, and reviewers also liked the choice and placement of amenities like the community garden, trails, and water feature, which helped bring everything together and support a strong sense of community. At the same time, we received several constructive critiques. Some felt that the single-family homes were too disconnected from the rest of the site. While this separation was intentional to provide a more private and quiet living experience, we acknowledged the concern and looked for ways to improve pedestrian access while still maintaining a sense of privacy. There were also suggestions to move the lake to the northern end to align with the natural slope. We decided to keep it at the southern tip because that area already tends to collect water, which made it a natural fit for a water feature. It's also near a busy intersection, which isn't ideal for housing or park space due to noise and safety concerns. Lastly, a few people felt the mixed-use zone was set too far back from the road, possibly affecting visibility or foot traffic. We placed it where we did to give enough room for the trail system, preserve some existing trees, and provide a buffer for the houses across Anteater Drive. We believe it still works well in terms of access and creates a nice central hub for the site.
Based on the feedback we received, there were a few key changes we decided to make to improve the overall functionality and flow of the site. We removed the roundabout in the mixed-use area to free up space and simplify circulation. In its place, we widened the roads and adjusted the layout to make turns smoother and access easier. We added more trails throughout the site, especially to strengthen the connections between the single-family neighborhoods and shared spaces like the community garden, park, and mixed-use zone. To support better circulation in the residential areas, we introduced cul-de-sacs in the detached single-family zones, creating quieter streets and easier vehicle access. We also made a change to the park by adding a playground to better serve the young families we envision living here. One of the biggest enhancements was to the heart of the mixed-use area. We added a central plaza and deck surrounded by shops and a small-scale retail. This space is designed to function as a vibrant neighborhood hub where residents can grab coffee, meet friends, or just relax outside near the water. We envisioned tables, seating areas, and landscaping to make it an inviting place to gather. We added a fountain to serve as a visual anchor and bring movement and life to the plaza. Our cross-section goes through the middle of our site, highlighting the variety of building types, elevation changes, open space, and trails that connect our community. For our vignette, we decided to highlight the heart of the mixed-use area, showing off the pond, trail system, deck, and fountain. In the end, we feel our final design strikes a strong balance between privacy and connection, between calm residential areas and active community spaces. It offers a thoughtful mix of housing types, walkable open space, and gathering spots that bring people together, all while responding to the natural landscape and surrounding context.